Hey footprinters, Chrissy here. I am going to look at Mitch McConnell. I was on live yesterday. Somebody asked, is he going to get away with all the shifty stuff he's been doing? So I thought I would do a cross on him. So I had a card flip, 2 of cups. He's definitely working with other parties to do all his naughty stuff. This is the steampunk tarot deck. It's got reversals in it, so let's have a look at Mitch McConnell. What's on the bottom for him? 9 of Cups. The Wish Come True card. Greedy Merchant. I'll put that in him. Greedy Merchant. The Magician. Normally, he can get away with stuff. But at the moment, this is present. At the moment, all of his tricks and everything, there's nothing behind them. There's you know, he doesn't have the resources he used to have anymore. So he's finding it harder and harder to pull off his normal magic tricks. What's his challenge? His challenge is secrets that are coming to light. Keeping things below the surface. Not allowing the American people access behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. Celtic Witch did Sheila. She did a really good reading the other day on what's going on behind the scenes with Trump, and you know, Trump and all these getting up there and watching things, but what's happening on behind the scenes. This is him. Mitch McConnell is challenging. His challenge at the moment is to keep those things behind the scenes. What's at the base of this reading? The Hanged Man. Everything seems a little bit in limbo at the moment, possibly because of COVID-19. You know, people aren't being able to get together so easily and all that. They're just waiting for things to get going again. So, yeah, but he's got things ready to go. He's got a lot of things ready to go. He just hasn't been able to launch them yet. They've been in suspension. So, you know, things might start happening again soon. His past actions, what affected 10 of Pentacles, his past actions have created a legacy that is not a good one. This is not a legacy to be proud of. Okay? With all his dirty doings. You know, so the question of this is looking at him at the moment, and is he going to have to answer for those things? Questions. His legacy, all the stuff he's been doing in the past has built up a very nasty legacy. What's the best outcome for him? Knight of Wands, the best outcome is investigations into his actions. And this is hanging over everything too. Things are in suspension at the moment. He's not sure if he'll be able to get things he's got set up going. And one of the reasons it's not just COVID-19, it's because of questions being asked. New investigations is the best outcome for him. Investigations sometimes go nowhere, but if they don't, well, that's the best outcome for him. His immediate future. 6 of Swords. He's got a bit of a rocky passage coming up, but 6 of Swords is generally going from calmer waters, from rougher waters into calmer waters. But this is the thing with this card. They've got blue sky behind them, and around here and down here and under them and at the back of them, they've got darkening clouds. So he's in for a bit of a rough ride in the near future. Okay, what's in his environment? The Emperor, of course, Trump. Whether it's Trump telling him what to do or he telling Trump what to do. Somebody else tells Trump what to do. Mitch McConnell is simply there to make sure he's not bothered by everything else and left to do it. So Trump and Trump's masters are very much in his environment at the moment. What do other people see? Other people see someone who will do anything to win. But they also see someone who has put himself into quite a bit of danger. You can see this energy zapping everywhere. And this person, riding triumphant, I am the emissary of the Emperor, I am the emissary of victory, I make things happen and let people know. He's sitting on a horse that's covered in metal. He could get his backside singed. And that's what other people are seeing. They're seeing someone who's put himself in a position that he could really, really be in a lot of trouble. What's his hopes and fears? Queen of Pentacles. This is his wife. Nothing to do with his wife. He's hoping his wife will stick with him, but he's fearing that she won't. She's the type of woman who, she's all out for herself in the end. She'll turn her back on him in a minute. So there's definitely some tension there with his wife. That's the biggest hope there, because she's a powerful woman. She's got a lot of resources at home and a lot of contacts at hand. And yeah, things aren't looking too good there. So he's not worrying about all the political stuff. He thinks he's got it all in hand, and that the worst that'll happen to him is a few investigations that he can, push aside and bury. His biggest fears at the moment are with his wife. He wants her to stay, but I think she's getting ready to bolt. Now, with regard to all his naughty deeds and doings, and she's just as bad. He's up to his neck in what she's doing as well. What is the final outcome for him? 3 of Cups. The question was, will he be brought to book for all of his crimes? This is the 3 of Cups. This is the celebration card. This sends a different light to the 9 of Cups, which is the Wish Come True card. What's underneath that? Manipulation. He's not going to be able to manipulate his way out of it. And he's not going to be able to stand his ground. That's the 7 of Wands. So add those to that. I'm going to ask about the Queen of Pentacles. Is this his wife? I've got no, but no, yeah, it's his wife. It's the 7 of Swords. Not his wife. Getting away with something. Resources. Getting away with stealing resources. He's hoped he's going to be able to get away with what he's been doing. Get away with it, but he fears he's not going to be able to. So I'm going to do a shuffle now, and just on the final outcome card again, will Mitch McConnell pay for his actions, for his criminal actions, whatever actions they are? Will he face justice for his actions? Chariot, that's a yes card. That's a yes card. It's not and they've got a lot. They've got a lot. Ten of Cups upside down. What's going to come out about him is going to just ruin what is left of the Republican Party's reputation. Ten of Cups for me is the Republican Party. So that is my reading on Mitch McConnell. Is he going to have to answer for all of his dirty little doings? Yeah, he is. Okay. Love your footprinters. See you in the next reading. Hey guys. Stephen King. That delightful piece of Republican fatberg, I suppose you'd call him. From representative from Iowa. He was condemned by a partisan group of colleagues for his controversial remarks and taken off the committees he was on. He's saying that Kevin McCarthy's I have Kevin McCarthy's word that will be my time for exoneration. He's stating that he is being considered that they're considering reinstating him to the committees he was kicked off. Sorry, it took me a little while to get around that. Somebody said that's bull-s, bull dust. We have not discussed this at the steering committee. He's an unrepentant racist. Both Democrats and lawmakers condemn, and Democrat and Republican lawmakers condemn the idea of reinstating Steve King. So I just thought I'd have a look and see if there is if there's any chance of that happening. So Steve King. Will Steve King be reinstated on any of his committees? Any of the committees that he was kicked over? The Empress, upside down. No, there is an abundance of proof against him that he's not suitable for that work. Five of Pentacles. No, he's still out in the cold. Three of Pentacles. Group work. Normally that's a yes card, but this is upside down, so no. Groups have been gathering together, discussing this, and it's no. Four of Pentacles. No. No, he's not going to be reinstated. Next question I'll ask about Steve King is, will he lose in November? Will he lose his seat in November? Will Steve King lose his seat in November? The Hierophant, government, it's upside down. That's not looking too good for him. Temperance, upside down. The balance is against him. Hangman, suspension. No, they're gonna let him go. They don't want him. He's gonna have to be sacrificed for the good of the party. Two of Cups is a yes. So he's talking with people, but this is a maybe with a big strong no. yes. Temperance is, yeah, it's a no card. I'm asking, will he lose his seat? Normally that's a yes. Yeah, he can't hit the balance. That's a yes. That's a maybe. Yes. Resource. They don't want to put resources to him. This Five of Swords, normally it's a no card, but it's upside down, so yes. He's caused too much conflict. Nine of Wands, they don't want to have to defend themselves. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, he's not going to get re-elected. He's just proven to himself, to everyone, how much of an abusive jerk he is. Yeah, so that is Steve King, the representative Republican rep from Iowa. Yeah, he's on his way out the door. He's not going to get his appointments back. It's ridiculous. So, okay. Bye-bye. Hey, everyone. Trump. Going on and on about Obamagate, and then the having jousting matches with female reporters. It's obvious that he's trying to distract from something. So let's have a look and see if we can find out what he's trying to distract from. Okay. So, what's Trump trying to distract from? What is Trump trying to distract from? What people, put Trump here, what people are seeing here, what he doesn't want them to see here. Okay, so it's on the bottom. Conflict. Yeah, he's creating a lot of conflict and argy-bargy with his Obamagate stuff. So here is Trump. Yeah, he's got this secret agenda. This is the High Priestess. He's got this little agenda of his that legal things. He's distracting from legal things. I think one of them might be the fact that Manafort got out of jail. We'll have a look and see if that comes up. But firstly, he's got this agenda of things he wants to get done in the next couple of weeks. So this is why. And his challenge is to keep that to himself. So distract, so that he's keeping those things pretty close to his chest. So he wants to keep those to himself. So that's there. So what are people seeing? What's first thing he wants to distract from? Burden. Yeah, the burden of he doesn't want people to see, to look further at what's going on with coronavirus. So that's the first thing he's trying to distract from. So what's he trying to make them see? He's trying to justify his actions by saying, oh, we've done the best this and we've best that. So this is him saying, oh, justify it, this is the burden, but what I've done, I've been the best ever with this, and Obama couldn't have done better, and he's trying to distract, by bringing up this legal thing of Obamagate, but there's more, of course. So what else does he want to see? Investigations. The House are lining up more investigations. He knows it. They're lining up more panels to look at certain things. And he doesn't want them to see what they're what he's been getting away with, what he's been stealing. This is the card of theft. Investigations bringing out what he's been stealing. Oh, this is so bad. The coronavirus. Investigations into things that he's been stealing from. This is Schiff in the Intelligence Committee. So he's going on, and this, of course, is investigations, but he's saying, you know, I've got investigations going into Obama. I'm going to bring it all to light. All horrible, horrible things that he did. And you're going to be so shocked and so upset. So the Sun, Ace of Cups. This is the message he's trying to put out. You know. And you'll all see. It'll all come out, and he'll get what's coming to him. So this is the message he's trying to put out as a diversion to what's going on under here. I don't think it has anything to do with the Paul Manafort thing. But, yeah, so I think that people, investigations, are starting to look. This is the burden of coronavirus and the burden that's put on the country, and the burden, it's not just health-wise, but financially as well. Resources, the burden of resources. Let's have a look at that. Is that resources? Yeah, they're going somewhere. They're being taken somewhere. They're being transported somewhere. They're not going where they're supposed to go. And people are they're starting to investigate that. What's happening with the resources? Yeah. Someone's playing hinky doodle with them. He's got news. Let's have a look and see if we can get a clarifier on this. So we've got the conflict underneath. I'll just put that there. So he's doing all this above here to try and distract from all this. So let's have a clarifier on the thief card. What's he stolen? What's he stolen? Six of Cups. Oh, this went back a long way. You know why they didn't have anything in the stockpile? He stole from the stockpile. Stuff that was set aside a long time ago. He stole from the stockpile and sold it off. Never thought they'd have to use it. Yeah. Never thought they'd have to use it. And he stole from it and he sold it off. Yeah. We don't need it. Apathetic about it. You know, we've had all the events that we need. We're never going to need to use it. So don't give a shit about it. Get rid of it. And bang, something comes along and not prepared for it. Yeah. This is just one of the many things that are going on behind the scenes with Trump. But this is what he's trying to distract from at the moment. Questions that are being asked. Where did everything go? You had a full stockpile when you started. Where did it all go? You know, stuff like that. Why didn't you stock it up when things got used? Or things got, you know, why didn't you replace it? Used it as his own personal piggy bank. Did Trump steal resources from the stockpile and sell them to other countries for personal gain? That was bad shuffling. It's meant to come out at will. Seven of Pentacles. He looked at it and all he could see was money, money, money. Stuff he could get rid of for money. Yeah, maybe. Yep, maybe. Maybe. That's a maybe. He turned his back on his country. Well, he did that a long time ago. He turned his back on the people who need this stuff. Took it away from them. So, and they're getting quite a strong case. Their building's quite a strong case. So this was on the bottom. He's creating conflict as a diversion from the strong case that they're building. Okay. So that is Trump. Why he is, why Obamagate and why stousing with female reporters, which he knows will get, more coverage than stousing with Acosta. Okay. So, poor Manafort has been released from jail. What's in store for him? Apparently he's going to be under house arrest. Home detention. I was just on Johnny Live a little while ago. I did a quick reading on that. It came out that he threatened to talk about some things if they didn't get him out of there. So, yeah. So, now he's out. He's at home. If I was his wife, I would have left. He's not coming back here. So, what's going on with Manafort? Is he going to stay out of jail? That's what I want to know. What's going to happen with Manafort? What happens with Manafort now? He's been planning for this ever since coronavirus started. Okay, his ships are coming as far as he's concerned. Look at this, abundance. He's got an abundance of information and he let them know it. I will talk. So he's been planning this for a while. So let's have a look. So he's at home. What's his challenge now? Oh, more stuff coming out about him. More stuff coming out. The authorities, I think, just let him be, let him sit and swelter. But he's out now. More stuff's going to come out now he's out. What's that? The foundation of people are not happy. They're not happy at all. There's a real overflow of upset about this happening. The past, he's kept his secrets close to his chest, which is why he's like, he hasn't said anything. So, he said, get me out of here or I'll talk. They listened. What's the best outcome for him? The moon. That more secrets don't come out. But his challenge is stopping those secrets from coming out. So the best outcome he's got is that his secrets will stay hidden. His immediate future, he's happy, sunshine, lollipops, he's back with his family. Again, but this is with the I use this as a Republican card because I use the facade, the illusion. The rainbow is an illusion, beautiful illusion, but it's still an illusion. And the GOP are a facade of the party that they should be. He's back with his happy family, and it's all happy families. But again, this is an illusion. I don't think I thought his wife was. I think his wife thought he was going to die in jail. She was finally free of him, and his daughters. They don't want him there. He may be back with his family, but they're not happy about it. What's in his environment? Legalities, plodding along, and mercenary activities. People looking at all those mercenary activities. What do other people see? They see the White House has stepped in to help. Four of Wands. The White House has stepped in. Whether that's true or not, probably is true, but, you know. What's his hopes and fears? He hopes that he'll be able to stand his ground and defend himself, but he fears that he's not going to have to, or he hopes he doesn't have to defend himself anymore. He fears he's going to have to. So either way, Seven of Wands. What's the final outcome for Manafort? Page of Wands, news of investigations. There are going to be new cases brought up against him. Let's have a look. Are there going to be new cases? Are there going to be new charges brought up on it? Will there be new charges? Yes, about money. Yeah. New investigations. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, new charges about money. New investigations. Chariot, they're already underway. Already underway. He's going to have to build up his defences again. So he might, of course, underneath that, a tower. So he might be thinking, oh, look, I'm happy, I'm home, I'm all out of it. One, he's not wanted there. And two, it's not over for him. He knows that. He knows that. It's not over for him. The states are going to come after him. So that is Paul Manafort. Okay, last cab off the rank for today. I'm going to have a look at Pompeo. What's going on with him? So we'll do a cross. What's happening in May with Pompeo? Haven't looked at him for a while. He's like this. Robot that's just programmed with 3 different response lines. Everything's going just as we planned. It was always our policy to do this. And yes, I'm here, but my ventriloquist is elsewhere. And the way he speaks, it's like he's trying to be a ventriloquist, but he's forgotten his dummy. The Magician. Okay. So, let's have a look at what's going on with Pompeo. What's on the bottom? 3 of Pentacles. He's talking to people, dirty money. Five of Pentacles. He's feeling a bit out in the cold at the moment, like he's been a little bit abandoned. Apparently he's in Lebanon. Maybe he's having trouble getting back home. Who knows? But he is feeling a little bit out in the cold. Everything domestic that's going on. Temperance, that's his challenge. Temperance, trying to find a balance. Trying to balance out all the different lies that the administration tell, and all of the trying to find a way to. You'd think that they'd want to pour water on the fires that Trump is setting, but no, he's there flapping away, probably fanning the flames. What's at the base of the reading for Pompeo? Ooh, death, change, end of a tunnel, light at the end. Follow the light, follow the light. I think maybe he might not have long to go in that position. This, of course, is not death in the sense of falling off your perch. It's the end of current circumstances, the end of the current cycle of being. Well, how's his past actions affected things? Seven of Swords. He's been over there doing his machinations to help Trump get away with stuff. Working with the White House. Put that there. What is the best outcome for Pompeo this month? Five of Cups, loss and regret. Now that is the best outcome for him at the moment. And he's feeling it now. Best outcome based on where he is presently. What's in his immediate future? Three of Cups, lots of more cups. Three of Cups. He thinks he's got a win under his belt. At least he's going to feel like he's got a win under his belt. And he's going to feel like celebrating. I'll look at that a bit closer later. That's the Three of Cups. For those who are interested, I'm using the White Sage Tarot. Oh, lovely tarot card. What's in his environment? The Page of Pentacles. News about money and opportunity. But also the thing with the Page of Pentacles. The reverse side of it, because the Page of Pentacles is also about learning and knowledge and being very smart. But the reverse side of it is that you're not half as smart as you think you are. And I think that's what's in the air for him. What do other people see? The other people see someone who has painted himself and probably his administration into a corner with other countries. It's the Eight of Swords. Got the administration tied up. Painted into a corner, at least as far as foreign affairs are concerned, because with pissing off so many allies and trying to break up so many accords and everything, yeah, they just see someone who's just caged America in, and they don't like it. They've been caged in by the actions of their own administration, in that they've painted themselves into a corner they're finding it hard to get out of, and there's nothing we can do until there's a new administration. There's nothing they can do until there's a new administration. Hopes and fears, the Four of Wands. Hoping he'll have good news for the White House, but he's not sure yet, so he's afraid there might not be. What is the final outcome for Pompeo this month? The Hermit. He's going to go into isolation. You know, I do keep getting the word resignation going into. Is he going to resign? Let's have a look. Oh, look what was underneath the Three of Pentacles. The Devil. Making deals. with the devil. We'll put that there. So, is Pompeo going to have to resign in May? Is Pompeo going to resign? Now, of course, there's free will and everything, so this is just my interpretation of the cards, but there's an end of something coming, a change for him. He's already feeling out in the cold to a certain extent. He's feeling loss and regret now. Short celebrations. Okay. Will he have to resign? Or will he resign? Two of Wands. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about resigning. What is this Three of Cups about in the immediate future? What is the Three of Cups about in the immediate future? Page of Wands. News about actions. He's going to come home and he's going to talk about the actions that he took, and the White House are going to say, "Oh, aren't we great?" Wow, but it's all. Is it all bullshit? Is it all bullshit? Is it bullshit? Bull dust. Sorry. Five of Wands. Oh, yeah, it's all bull dust. The actions he's taken is more likely to cause conflict down the way than it is to solve any problems. So, is this indicating Trump will have to, Pompeo will have to resign? King of Pentacles. Yes. Something's going to come out about money too. Six of Cups. In the past. Something he did in the past for money possibly coming out. Wow. You know, then these guys never seem to have good cards come out for them, because who they are. But, you know, I try to be objective and everything. They are going to be celebrating something that they think they've achieved, but all they think they've achieved. They think that Pompeo's achieved the messenger of actions, but all he's doing is creating conflict. But, you know, sometimes you get worried that you put yourself in a space that everything that you interpret is going to be negative, but honestly, it's just, that's what comes out with these guys. If you read the cards in context with the rest of the layout, you know, bit of celebration after feeling a bit of loss and regret, but feeling out in the cold as well. The surrounding cards just take that celebration, whatever they're celebrating. It's not really, I think they've drunk a little bit too much of their own Kool-Aid. Anyway, my darlings, that is Mike Pompeo. Thank you very much for joining me for this mixed bag of treats. I did them in a series, one each separate video. So, thank you all for joining me, and love you all, and I will see you at the next reading. Bye-bye.